And welcome on in to Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I'm Terry, Nick beside me, occupancy down below, and we are going to break down some hockey. So we are on the penultimate. Didn't say that right, but the second last game, or second last day of the season, with only one more day tomorrow, 15 games tomorrow.
And then a random game on Sunday.
Yeah, but nobody really cares about the random game on Sunday. But Yotes, how about that Yotes money line? Yeah, they came through again, back-to-back nights. Liam's clapping, awesome. So yeah, we'll just jump right into it. The first game here, the Sabres plus 260 are in Boston, minus 320, total 6. In this one, Buffalo's a huge underdog here, and its playoffs are right around the corner. Buffalo's not going to be there. Boston is. I don't think Boston can really move up in the standings. I don't think very much. Let me pull up the standings. But I don't think Boston can really move from where they are. I think this is a Buffalo spot. So Buffalo's been playing very well. Yeah, Boston has 105 points. So if they win both and Tampa loses both, they could move into third in the Atlantic. Other than that, they're stuck in their spot. So Buffalo has won 4 in a row, playing great hockey. I have to back the Sabres here. So what I did is I took them plus 1.5, which I got at plus 100. So, which is crazy to get a plus 1.5 at plus 100 for a team that's won 4 in a row. So I didn't go with the money line, just in case Buffalo does go to overtime and lose or something like that. I'll just take the plus 1.5 at plus 100. Nick, Sabres Bruins, what do you think here?
Yeah, this is going to be a theme for me today. I'm looking for underdogs against teams that really have nothing to play for, and this kind of checks both those boxes, and especially the way that the Buffalo Sabres have played lately, winning 4 straight games. And I'm not going to stop now. They've done nothing but cash me nice underdog tickets, and I'm going to continue to back them here. Plus 270 is what I got them at, and I'm just looking for these big underdogs to play a little bit of spoiler here at the end of the season. So Sabres money line.
All right, occupancy. Any thoughts here?
Yeah, Boston has definitely not taken their foot off the gas towards the end of the season with big wins against the Panthers, Canadians, and the Rangers. On the other side, the Sabres have also not taken their foot off the gas. So when two teams meet that are both going very hard, I'm going to pick the team that knows they're getting a break soon. I will be backing the Buffalo Sabres here tonight.
All right. I like it. Moving on along to game 2. Florida minus 210 is in Ottawa plus 175. A total of 7 in this one. I don't have a lot of plays on today's slate. I'll be honest. I'm not forcing plays at this time of the year. That's how you get yourself in trouble. Florida is obviously a much better team than Ottawa. But this is their second last game of the season. Florida doesn't really have any reason to try super hard. I don't like saying that the teams don't have a reason. Florida doesn't have any super motivation where they desperately have to win this game. Losing this game will not matter to Florida whatsoever. Ottawa plus 175, pretty good price for an underdog in this spot at home. But against this Florida team, I don't like fading Florida in any spot. So pass for me. Nick, Panthers and Sens. What do you think here?
It's another one of those big underdogs that are playing a team that has nothing to play for. And we've seen Florida's locked in the number 1 seed in the East. They've locked in the Eastern Conference or their division. And this is the pesky Sens. And this line has gone from plus 220 down to plus 175, plus 180 for a reason. I like the Senators in the spot. I got them at plus 190. I have 6 big dogs I'm on today, and this is one of them.
All right. Sorry, I was typing in DJ's best bet. Occupancy, Panthers and Sens. What do you think here?
Yeah, no worries. Everyone, thanks for being in the chat and watching today. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. Look, I like the Senators here. Not going to beat around the bush. They've been stepping up to the plate. Coming off four wins. They're clearly playing for something here. I believe this is the last home game for them this year as well. That really makes a difference to me. I was hearing some injury rumors, but I mean, I'm looking at the stat sheet from last game, and Batherson was back. Shabbat had minutes again. Anytime you see Shabbat's minutes up north of 20, they're the Ottawa. They're trying hard. He was looking really good in the beginning of the season as well, and yeah, I mean, look, this is the Ottawa team that's firing on all cylinders. I'm going to back them tonight against a team who's preparing for again the playoffs coming up.
All right. Turnsy says, yo. Isaac says, does the President's Trophy put motivation? Really, a team shouldn't really be excited to go and get the President's Trophy if they want to try to win the Cup, because most of the time, President's Trophy winners do not win the Cup for the most part. So I'm not saying that they're not going to try because of that, but Florida's basically going to win the President's Trophy unless something crazy happens here. They have 120 points. Colorado has 118. So both have 2 games left. Florida has lost 2 in a row. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll go on to the next one here. The Devils plus 190 are in Carolina, minus 230, a total 6.5. Hurricanes are resting a few players, including Svechnikov and Slavin.
Install.
Even if they were in, I would be kind of leaning towards New Jersey. With them out, I'm still kind of leaning to New Jersey, but I don't really trust New Jersey enough here. So playing very selective. So this did not make my card either. Nick, Devils and Canes. What do you think here?
Yeah, this is another one. I got this overnight, though. And I wouldn't bet this now. I wouldn't take the Devils now at plus 190 because I personally got it at 80 cents better at plus 270. This is a Devils team that I think could be a little bit scrappy. We have the Hurricanes coming off of a nice win against the Rangers that locked up the Metro Division for them. They got nothing to play for. And the Devils are going to be a little bit scrappy at the end of the season. Obviously, the Hurricanes are resting players. Give me the Devils here at a nice big plus money price tag. I got them at plus 270.
All right. Occupancy, Devils and Canes.
Yeah, we were talking about this game somewhere earlier. And I took a look at the Canes, how they finished off last season. Go Canes go, and Rod we trust. Canes are great. Can't wait to back them again. Not tonight, though. I'm pretty sure they dropped 3 of their last 3 at the end of last season. I believe they are of the bunch that are okay to say, you know what, we are looking ahead. Some teams do not do that. Some teams do. We'll see tonight, but I believe the Hurricanes do that. And what I should have mentioned before is, I'm on the Devils tonight, and also sprinkling on the previous 3 teams to also win in reg. So that's Sabres, Devils, and the Sens have small plays on them to win regulation as well.
Ballsy.
I like it.
Very
I like it a lot.
We'll move on along to the next one. A beautiful 7th strikeout by Manoah just there. Beautiful. Sorry to get into baseball, but the Lightning minus 270 are in Columbus, plus 220, total 6.5. Another big favorite here. I'm not touching this one either. I definitely don't trust Columbus. Former 2-time Stanley Cup champions here. They've won 4 in a row, so they're playing pretty well heading into the playoffs, which is a little scary. But nothing for me here. Nick, Lightning and Blue Jackets?
Yeah, this is another one. I actually beat a nice little line movement on this one as well. This one's around, I think, plus 215 on my book. I got it at plus 250. I took the Blue Jackets here at home. They're coming in off of a loss against this Lightning team. Lightning is playing a little bit better as of late, so that is a little bit scary. But And I know this Lightning team is going to probably make it a few rounds in the playoffs. They're most likely playing the Leafs. They're going to win that series. And I would, but for this spot here, it's also going to be Brian Elliott net for the Lightning. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see a few players sit. And I took the plus 250 here at the Blue Jackets, another team where the Lightning can't really move up or down, don't really have much to play for. And the Blue Jackets looking to end their season strong. So Blue Jackets, money line, plus 250.
All right. Occupancy, Lightning and Blue Jackets. Any thoughts here?
I have to check if this is the last home game for Columbus. But out of the dogs on the early slate, this one and the next one I'm least confident about. Just because Tampa and Washington are teams, I think that they can just turn the switch on when they want. But still a worthy shot, I think, for both underdogs in this next slate. And then I also should have just mentioned I'm on the team totals for the dogs as well. So win or loss, if they could just score 3 goals tonight amongst them, we'll be happy campers.
All right. Moving on along. Capitals minus 140 are in New York facing the Islanders plus 120. Total 5.5. I should mention that these odds I typed out a couple hours ago, so there is possibility that these lines have been moving. Lines have moved all day in a bunch of games, so I keep that in mind. Ovechkin will not play for the Capitals tonight. I have this feeling the Islanders could be a sneaky dog here, but I haven't trusted this Islanders team most of the year. I'm not going to start at this point, so lean Islanders, but no official play for me. Nick, Caps and Isles, what do you think here?
So I've gone dog, I think the whole time. And this is like one of the first dogs I don't really have any confidence in is the Islanders in this spot. Because this is a nice little revenge spot for Washington after the 4-1 loss in their previous game. And I don't know. I didn't bet this game. I'd be leaning only Washington or right, Washington puck line, something along those lines. I didn't get involved in this game, though.
Oh.
All right. Occupancy, Caps and Islanders. Any thoughts here?
No thoughts here. It's a lean towards the Islanders. Islanders and reg, and Islanders team total. You can get those for decent plus money. This could also be the Islanders' last home game, so it's a similar. They may have one more.
I think they're at home tomorrow against the Lightning. Yeah, they're at home tomorrow against the Lightning. I might back them then.
I'll have them tonight and probably tomorrow as well.
Cubano, 500 subscribers. We're getting there. We might get there during the MLB season. So, betcast when we hit 500. We'll go on to the next game. Obviously, I'll have something in this one here. The Flames, who were minus 105, are in Minnesota, who was minus 115. I guess it's switched now. The Wild are minus 105. A total of 6.5 here. The Wild lost to the Coyotes in their last game. Pretty embarrassing to have that happen. Now this is their next game afterwards. The Blues lost to Colorado. So even though the Wild lost to Avalanche, the Blues did lose as well in regulation. So this game matters to the Wild. So they play today, and then they play tomorrow at home against Colorado. They need 3 points in between these two games to clinch home ice. If the Blues lose tomorrow, then they only need a point tonight. So winning tonight, or at least going to overtime, is incredibly important in this game for the Wild. Apparently the Flames aren't resting anybody. They're holding steady here. So I think this is going to be a close game. I'm going to have a play on the draw, which I'll be adding after the show. Also on Wild Money Line, of course, singly and in parlays as well. I expect an extremely motivated Wild team tonight. And as long as they get to overtime, I'll be happy here. Nick, Flames and Wild, what do you think here?
Yeah, this game feels super sketchy, and I want no part of it. You did mention tomorrow the Blues play. I believe the Golden Knights. As soon as that line drops, I'm going to bet the Blues in that game to take care of business against the Knights. But I want nothing to do with this game.
All right. Occupancy, Flames and Wild. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm on the Wild tonight. I'm also invested in the first period draw. Go Wild.
All right. I'd love to hear it. We'll move on along. Oh, and also Fiala did not get any points in his last game. So I'll be going right back to him in a couple point parlays. But I'll also be taking Matt Boldy, who you can get at a good price, who I believe has 11 or 12 game point streak now. So I'll be taking him in some sort of capacity as well. The Preds are in Colorado, plus 240 for Nashville, minus 300 for the Avalanche, total 6.5 here. No opinion here for me either. This one's really scary. Like, this one could go either way. The Preds here most likely are going to face this Colorado team. Depending on what happens with Dallas, the Preds' final 2 games here, it does look like Nashville will either play Calgary or Colorado. So this could be a first-round Stanley Cup preview. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea what happens in this game. Nick, Predators and Avs.
Yeah, strictly from line movement, this is probably my least favorite underdog I've bet so far today, because I did unfortunately get them at plus 195, and I did not expect this to move all the way up to plus 240. So this is like my least confident underdog play now, but I did bet the Preds last night to get the win here against an Avalanche team that's already locked in their spot, and I don't think should be laying $3 when they've played like they really don't care lately.
Right? Occupancy, Preds and Avs.
Yeah, the angle I heard earlier was if Nashville wins, they can move in the standings to get Calgary. If they don't, then they will have to play the Avs next week. I believe that's correct, but I'm not 100% sure. But it does look like they could still flop with Dallas. So I believe the Preds do not want to play the Avs. So I believe the Preds are going to come out tonight, and the Avs have lost 4 out of 5. And Nashville's been trying their asses off and has also lost 4 out of 5. But I like the ethic part, and the fact that they're keeping these games close and got 3 overtimes in their last 5. Could look at a draw here as well. I'm already invested in the first period draw, full game draw. I'm probably going to add to my card as well here, and expect that Nashville is going to give a good effort, and hopefully they win.
All right. Can we admit today's a boring card? Yeah, and it's not really boring. It's just that there's so many games still, and there's not a lot of
motivation.
Like, it's hard to handicap because really anything could happen at this point in the season. But this is a great time for me to mention Saturday night, approximately 8 p.m., but it could be determined. Check the YouTube channel and the Twitter channel for more info. We will be having our playoff season preview show, which will be on Saturday night, going over the first round preview and maybe some Stanley Cup picks as well. So tune in to that Saturday evening. Moving on along here to the second last one. San Jose is in Edmonton, plus 260 for the Sharks, minus 320 for the Oilers, 6.5 again. I hate to sound like a broken record here, but like the other games, I just don't have a pick in this one. I would lean with the over here, but Edmonton's defense / goaltending has been pretty good as of late, so it's just a lean. No official play for me here. Nick, Sharks and Oilers, what do you think here?
Yeah, let's finish this out here. One last big dog. Sharks win tonight. Plus 275 is what I got it at. We saw this against Vegas, where this team is not playing out the strings as much as we think they are. And this could be a spot where obviously Edmonton's already locked in the 2 seed. They know they got the home ice advantage against the Kings, and I don't know how much they truly care about this game. And I don't think teams that have nothing to play for should be laying $3. So give me the Sharks here.
All right. Occupancy, you're wearing an Edmonton hat, but your background is the Sharks. So you're not really giving away your pick yet, but what is it?
I actually didn't even realize at first. I was like, wait a second. Yes, this is very conflicting, very confusing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have confused the people. No, I'm like really getting excited for the Edmonton postseason. Gonna be backing them a lot. I really like the team. They're starting Koskinen tonight. I know Mike Smith has been the guy, but to me that says we're really happy again with this win in Pittsburgh. Koskinen's still been playing well, so he's much better. I'm not like gonna just jump down that guy's throat because he's solid, and I think it's gonna be a good game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout on either side, so I wouldn't talk anyone off some handicaps. +1.5s, +2.5s, either side with juice or with not. I mean, I think this should be a close game, but yeah, I mean, I could see the Sharks coming in and putting up a fight. Again, they know they're getting a break, so I think they're going to leave it all out on the ice. Kind of a similar theme for tonight. So yeah, I'd be looking to back the Sharks here, but again, nothing more than just round robins or type of thing for tonight.
All right. Moving along to the final game of the night. The Kings +170 are in Vancouver -200. A total of 6 here. This line moved quite a bit during the day. Moved quite a bit. I would lean with the Canucks here. I do think the Canucks win this game. However, they're -200, so I'm priced out of it, unfortunately. Nick, Kings and Canucks, final game of the night. What do you think here?
I think this line tells you everything you need to know about this game and the way it's moved. It's Nucks or nothing, and I might add the puck line for them later in the night. I don't know. I haven't bet this game yet, but it's Nucks puck line or nothing for me.
All right. I know you have to go.
Yeah.
So if you want to go, if you want to stay, we're just a couple minutes.
I think we made it through the whole card in 25 minutes. That was impressive.
Exactly.
Yeah. Best bet, San Jose Sharks. Let's do this. All right. See ya.
See you, Nick.
See ya.
Occupancy, final game of the night, Kings and Canucks. What do you think here?
This was the one I didn't get to, Zary. I couldn't find anything that appealing for me to cap it. With all the other games, the Kings did beat the Kraken last night. Good for them, but the Canucks also are coming off a win against the Kraken. So it's pass here. Good luck to both teams.
All right. And then we'll move on along to the best bet segment. We'll start with dog of the day. I'm going Buffalo. Buffalo Sabres, my dog of the day here. Nick went with New Jersey. It was probably tough for him because he had so many dogs. Which one would he choose? He went with New Jersey. And Toller and Melissa both went with the Islanders. Occupancy, is there a dog you like tonight?
Yeah, I'm cool. Buffalo, please.
All right. Over or under? No total here for me tonight. Nothing that I really like. I probably won't have any more until the playoffs come. So no over under for me. DJ went with Ottawa, Florida over 6.5. Melissa went with Calgary, Minnesota over 6.5. And nobody else chose one. Occupancy, is there a total you like?
Yeah, I know it's already he already picked it, but Gustafson is in net. I have to go with Ottawa and Florida too.
All right. Hey, nothing wrong with picking one that someone
Yeah.
else picked. We'll move on to best bets, best parlay pieces. What a surprise! I'm going Minnesota money line now at plus 100 in some spots. It's my most confident bet of the night. Best parlay piece. I'm going to take Fiala over half a point. I think he gets back here after having a no point night his last game and comes right back here. DJ went with Dougie Hamilton of New Jersey over half a point as his best bet. Elias Pettersson of Vancouver over 2.5 shots on goal as his parlay piece. Nick is going the Sharks money line as his best bet. Sharks plus 3.5 as his parlay piece. Toller is taking Florida and reg parlayed with Colorado and reg for plus 161. Tampa Bay money line as his parlay piece. And Melissa is taking Buffalo team total over 2.5 plus 130 and Buffalo plus 2.5 as her parlay piece. Occupancy, what do you think about parlay piece today?
Today will be a nation's capital day for the Ottawa Senators money line.
Ottawa money line. All right. Aren't they a dog?
Oh wait, my bad, dude. I gave you best bet first. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's fine.
My bad.
Ottawa
My bad.
Money line. All right.
Sorry.
Plus 175, and if you can find it better after the show, let me know.
That's what my book has.
And parlay piece.
Yeah, parlay piece. I think New Jersey gets at least 3 goals tonight. So yeah, Devils team total over 2.5.
Perfect.
Cool.
And that is it. That is the slate. We made it done. We made it through in under half hour. But yeah, with the NHL how it is now, that's just what happens here. We'll be back tomorrow for another. The baseball show will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for the last Getting Well with Terry and Friends hockey show of the regular season. And as I said, Saturday night, we will have our playoff preview show. And hopefully we'll have 4 or 5 people on, and we can discuss the playoffs. So best of luck to everybody tonight. Smash the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button if you like the content. We appreciate all the support. Best of luck tonight, guys. Have a good one.